Hello, Ben. If you are watching this, then the worst has unfortunately come to pass. Your brain has been removed from your body and placed into a giant robot, and you are starting to lose your humanity. Don't worry, my friend. I'm here to help you. Now, of course, what is more human than beating somebody that you like at something that they're good at and then bragging about it? So, assuming that you are this giant metal death machine, the first step toward getting your humanity back is finding out how quickly you can run a mile. If it is under 4 minutes and 30 seconds, find Calvin Mass. Prove to him that you are that fast, and then laugh at him. Now, if that doesn't work, the secondary protocol for getting your humanity back is to watch the movie The Iron Giant. Not only will it be especially applicable to you in the current condition that you're in, but the heartfelt message at the end is sure to melt even the coldest robot heart. If that still doesn't work, we're going to have to go to level 3. The first thing you need to do is go watch the first 5 minutes of the movie Up. If somehow you still have not returned to normal, you have to find a pet shop. You have to go inside, and you have to pet as many puppies as you can. If petting hundreds of puppies doesn't make you feel that old spark of humanity, there is nothing anyone can do for you. Hello, Ben. If you're watching this, then unfortunately the worst has come to pass. You have been brainwashed and are now evil. Look, man, I get it. Okay, I'm not here to preach to you. I'm not here to talk to you about how could you possibly turn on who you are. I get it. Every single day, I see something that's just so infuriating to me, that is just so absolutely logic-defying. Driving down the highway, and there's an accident in the southbound lane, and every single person in the southbound lane has to drop from 75 to like 15. It's an accident. It's not like you've ever seen that before, but of course on the other side, on the northbound lane, everybody also has to slow down to 15. You're creating way more of a potential for more accidents. But no, we have to waste everybody's time, we have to put everybody in danger because we just have to see this crazy car crash. Hello, Ben. If you're watching this, then unfortunately the worst has come to pass. You have amnesia. Now, if this is true, you probably don't exactly know who I am, but I am you. And I am here to tell you, stop whatever you're doing to try to remember who you are right now. Cut it out. Other people are going to try to get you to remember who you are. We have a game plan for this. You have been presented with the most unique opportunity that any stage of me has ever had. You don't remember anything you've ever seen. That means every movie, every TV show, every book, they're all going to be completely new to you. You can't squander this experience. You can't squander watching the greatest movies you've ever seen, but not knowing how they're going to end. I'm going to throw some lists up here. First, you're going to watch all these TV shows. There's this really cool thing called Netflix. It's going to make that really easy. You're going to get through them in about 3 weeks knowing you. 2, you're then going to go watch all these movies. That's going to take some time. It's cool. It's worth it. 3rd, you're then going to go read all these books again. Once you have reappropriated yourself to the cultural canon, then you can go about getting your memory back however other people see fit. I'm not even worried about that part. I just wanted to make sure you didn't blow the opportunity. The Wi-Fi doesn't meet the 2nd floor of Clark, but that doesn't matter because we've got a $230 million sports stadium to build. Now, of course, there's a parking shortage on campus, so the first order of business is going to be increasing the number of parking lots, right? Wrong! Instead, we're gonna take out not 1, but 2 of the biggest lots on campus. Hello, Ben. If you're watching this, then unfortunately the worst has come to pass. You've been fooling around in a place that you shouldn't have been, you found something like a book bound in human skin, and now you're possessed again. First off, let's stop going places like that. Fortunately, you know exactly what you have to do. You do the same thing that you did the other 2 times. Step 1, you go find an isolated location so that nobody else gets hurt during what's about to go down. I feel like a lot of good horror stories take place in cabins, so that's a good place for this to start. Now, step 2, you're going to go on the offensive. All the time, salt in your pockets, always have one in there. All the time, one earbud in, playing Gregorian chants at a deafening volume. If you can't think, neither can whatever is possessing you. Now, most importantly, at all times you have to have something silver on you. Now this pocket watch, I bought it at Walmart, so it's probably not made of silver, and the battery's dead. So this is forget the silver thing, it's probably not important. So how exactly are you going to beat this thing? Well, if there's one thing we know for sure, it's that evil ancient spirits that like to possess people also have a fondness for deals, wagers, and bets. So, assuming you've been wearing this thing down, what with your salt and your chants and your wine infused with holy water that you've been chugging pretty much constantly, it's going to be looking for any option to get it out of your head, and you're going to give it to it. Now, of course, what's the one quality that you have that nothing else can seem to replicate? Luck. Now, of course, you don't want to base the future of your soul entirely on the principle of luck, but you want that to be a pretty major factor. So what you're going to do is you're going to look that demon straight in the eye and you're going to say, let's play some blackjack. Hello, Ben. If you are watching this, then unfortunately, the worst has come to pass. Society has collapsed, most likely by zombies. Let me be the first to say, woo! Finally! Do you know how long we've been waiting for this? Do you know how long we've been prepping for this? This is gonna be a freaking field day! Do you know how much fun you're about to have? Oh my, I am so jealous of you. Why are you even bothering about this? Why are you watching this video? You know exactly what you're supposed to do. The first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna grab your bug out bag, because you've got the gear to deal with this situation. And the next thing you're gonna do, you're gonna get all your equipment together, you're gonna get on your bike. Cars are a death trap. They're loud, they require gasoline, they're easily noticeable. A bike? Boom! You make sure you have that little box that inflates the tires. You make sure that you grab at least 2 days worth of water. And in 5.5 hours, my friend, you can be 50 miles away. You're gonna make your way up through over Berthoud Pass to the cabin that you're also probably going to be fighting a demon in at some point. And if you get bit, I will be pissed. I will be pissed. Because you're better than that. Hello, Ben. If you are watching this, then the worst has unfortunately come to pass. You have been sent back in time to stop yourself from doing something that destroys the future. Either I can be reasoned with, or I can't. If I can be reasoned with, bring any modicum of proof. Since I'm making this right now, then theoretically I also know this in the future, so I have to bring something back to show myself so that I know that I can be trusted. As long as you know what I know that you know about me, then you should be fine. However, if for some reason I do become unreasonable, don't kill me, because then I will never be able to grow up to become you, to come back to stop me, to kill myself, and the entire universe is just going to shatter. Unless there's a whole multiverse theory, but then that would totally eliminate the path that you went on and would create a new one. So I don't know what's gonna happen to you. Maybe kill me. Maybe it'd be interesting to see. Just go for it. Just screw the rules of metaphysics. You're only gonna have this opportunity once. If I'm really that big of a threat to the universe, go ahead and take me out. Let's just see what happens. Then we're finally gonna know a lot of stuff about some really heavy physics concepts. I feel like it's worth it. I'm willing to make that sacrifice. Go get me. That is ludicrous. It is absolutely unacceptable. It is ridiculous. You know what? I don't even care anymore. Stay evil. You were right. This is nonsense. This is I need to go calm down because this is stupid.